Hello everybody, it is Iksar here with a special video today. Now this video took me a very long time to record and edit, but I hope it serves you well. Now today we're going to be doing the Illusion Iksar quest. Now this is an Enchanter quest, but the good thing is that this spell, if you get it, it can sell from 500 to 700 plat. See, the interesting thing with this is that I would probably not want to do this again with a lower account. If I would to do this again, I would do it with a higher level account. But it does sell for good plat, so a higher level account could come in here, turn in all the stuff to the lady that you're about to see right here, and just get good money. Now this is where she is. This is how you get to her. She's in the bottom right corner. If you're looking on the page on Wiki, which I will leave in the description, she is on number 12. As if to cast a spell. Greetings, I am Luminare of Firiona. By decree of His Royal Highness, King Thex, I am here to research spells and artifacts. I have much to do. I welcome any enchanter who offers to assist the great Luminare. And I am great, indeed. Alas, not great enough to be everywhere at once. I would gladly reward you if you were to collect components for me. Then go into the wilds beyond the outpost and upon your return you shall give me 1 Nock Shaman Powder, 1 Heart of Ice, 1 Ton Warrior Totem, 1 Sabertooth Tiger Mane. This shall earn you knowledge of an enchanter spell I recently scribed. Okay, so me and Burke, we set off to Lake of Ill Omen. Now, in this place, you are going to be finding the Tiger Mane and the Heart of Ice. Now, the Tiger Mane, these drop of Sabertooth tigers found in Lake of Ill Omen. The over there in Tarakanon's Teeth. But the best place to find them is in Lake of Ill Omen. Be sure to only kill a Sabertooth tiger. The best spot to find them is just north of the windmill. Now, where the windmill is number 13 on the map if you're looking at... now, that is the picture on the wiki. Number 13 on the map is in the bottom right. Is just above 12. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you see the arrows where we came out of Fiona V? You come down. Number 13 is the windmills, and number 12 is where you're going to find the Heart of Ice. Now, I'll show you where both of those are. But, as you can see in the video, that's the windmill right there. You will find the Sabertooth tigers around there. But just to start off, I need a pet since that's our main tank. Since Burke is a cleric and I'm an enchanter, we don't really have a tank. So I get me a pet and we go searching. But luckily for us, the second mob technically we come to is a tiger. So I just send my pet after him and we start going to town.
My first dot! I can't believe it! Yay!
You've got a dot going off on it?
Ooh. Wow, we got experience off that.
Okay, so we're looking for a...
Mane.
Sabertooth Tiger Mane!
Sweet! Alright.
Now next off too, we are going to the Heart of Ice. It's dropped by various Icebone skeletons, but they say to not waste your time on lesser Icebones and to go only after greater Icebones. But the thing about greater Icebones is they are much harder to kill. So after we kill my pet, we go straight into soothing both of the back mobs, which you will see in just one moment. Yep, we both start soothing. I get mine and Burke gets his. So now there are only 2 more mobs left. Now, to break these, I'm going to beguile this mob, which has a weapon, so I decided to go after that, since he'll do a little bit more damage, and we just let them fight it out. Now, we were expecting to have to break this camp. It would take a little while to kill, but luckily, we were able to kill it pretty quickly, and I'll be right with you once it's dead.
I got it. Boom! I don't know why he didn't. I did a lot more damage to him than you did.
Keeps breaking my mez. Now I wasn't expecting it to be on just the ice bone, so I gave our ice bone my weapon, and I just decided to go loot it. But luckily we found it, the heart of ice, which is a blue crystal, and it is really pretty actually. So now on to get the totem. Now if you can't find your way back, you'll just have to go straight up this river the same way you came in. But now it is on to get the Warrior Totem. Sorry, this is such bad quality, but it basically says it is in the Swamp of No Hope, and it is also called the Key of Dial, something like that. But now that we are in Lake of Ill Omen, head over to Swamp of No Hope to find the Warrior Totem, and follow the advice in this post. But I will bring up that post in a second. Now, honestly, that post is not good. The post is what made us take 2 hours to actually find this totem. Now, this totem was the longest part of this entire quest for me to find, but that's because we were sitting in one spot instead of just looking everywhere. He guides us indifferently, so as long as we're invisible.
Oh, there it is. There's a windmill right there.
Oh, so we need to go up there. Okay, so now that you see the windmill, it was just right, if you get to the bridge, it's just right up this windmill. Now see, the place you want to go, the place in that post says to go right there, in the red box. Now the little box is the outside, the big blue box is the inside. That's where the post is talking about. Again, sorry for bad quality. I don't have the best quality when it comes to taking pictures of editing videos. But we were first confused and decided to go, well, I decided to come up here and look around to see if this was what we were looking for. Now, at first, we thought we were trying to kill knock shamans, but that is actually for the shaman powder. But in here, you're trying to find, it was trying to find warriors. I can't remember which warrior it was. I think it was I can't remember which warrior it was. But anyways, we were trying to find a warrior, or we were trying to find, it was a Ton warrior. We were trying to find Ton warriors, and the post said it would spawn there. But after 2 hours of sitting there, it would not spawn. So we came into here. I started running around because I was sick and tired of just sitting in the one spot, killing mobs. And in 2 hours, we only got 2 Ton warriors. So we only had 2 chances. Now that is not very good. So I decided to run around while invis, and eventually I found this guy straight in front of us. This is the Peruk Guard. Now this also can drop the item that we are looking for. So, but as you can see in the group's hand, it has a little weapon, and that is the weapon you're looking for. That is the idol. That is the idol you're looking for. Now when I saw this, I started jumping up and down basically. But in order to combat this, I decided to charm the knight, because I knew there was another knight inside, and be careful because mobs will aggro through walls here. I decided to charm the knight and kill the group guard. The other knight came. I decided to root it, then mez it, so it would not kill my knight, because I knew the group guard was going to kill my original pet. So I decided to keep that rooted and mezzed, just so I could use him as a pet as well, just to team up on the group guard basically. So once he kills my pet, I wasn't getting too much EXP from this, but that's totally fine. So once we kill the group guard, I send my other knight at it once they stop being mezzed. Stupids. But the group guard comes after me. I decide to just let it do its thing, so I bring it over to the knight and let it go to town. Let them duke it out. Now my pet will win this, and that is how you be an enchanter, ladies and gentlemen. Now I actually really like this zone. You can EXP here. Now I'm a 26 enchanter. They do recommend to be level 30, and I can see why, because the hardest part of this is getting the shaman powder, because you have to go out into the leech field, and that is a very dangerous place, as you will see in 1 second. As you can tell, I am pretty happy about getting this, but it's kind of like I was shaking up and down, so it broke my charm. I don't know if that's a theory or not, but who knows. Now that we finally am about to kill this thing, I'm basically jumping up and down in my chair. so close to dying. I probably should have just killed it with my DD just to get it over with. But he starts running away, and I start rooting him because I don't want him to run off and aggro anything else. I'm trying to just kill him and leave. Now finally, I'm excited, and there it is. There's the totem that you're looking for. Now this took me 2 hours to get because I was sitting in that one spot. But the first time, my first go around looking everywhere for a creep guard or a Tonk warrior, I find what I'm looking for, and I would suggest just running around that place to looking for the warrior. Now I gate out, and this is what I meant by it being very, oh well, the powder of Nock, shaman powder, comes from a Froglock Nock shaman in the north area of Firiona V. Now this is very dangerous spot. Even with a 54 bard, I still died actually. I tried to mez stuff and it just would not work. But in the powder of Nock, it's fairly easy by killing a Nock shaman, but the Nock shamans aren't the hard part. It's the mobs around the Nock shamans that are the hard part. So I try to loot it, it's not there, so we decide to get out of there, but for some reason these mobs are very fast, and maybe we were just too slow, but I don't know why, but it wouldn't invis me, or it wouldn't give me the so of the bard, so I was, well, it does now, but I still don't understand this, but I was blinded, as you can see right here. I was blinded, and if you play the audio, you'll hear that I was being attacked. And I was very sad, but I mean, it is how it is. That's just how EQ is. It's very unforgiving. But you still get back at it because I really want this Iksar skin, you know? So Nikita runs me back. She is a friend of mine, as she is very good. We run me back, get my stuff, and finally, after all this time, after all this blood, sweat, and tears, I'm finally able to find another Nock shaman without attracting anything else. And at first, I didn't really know I didn't know if the shaman powder was what I needed, but it ended up being what I need, so it just looks like a cloth, basically. And it is called shaman powder if you come off of Froglock Nock shaman. That is one. That's a long word. Actually, it's 3 words, but it's hard to say. So, I'm very happy. I finally got all the parts. I want to go back to Firiona V, but Nick won't let me. But I still go anyway, so she brings me back, actually. So, this is the final run-in. This is it. This is the glorious moment, looking at Firiona V. And it's just beautiful to see a good place again. Now, make sure if you are a dark race, you need to be illusioned, and you don't want to die now. But we're just going to speed this up real quick as I run my little happy butt all the way to the quest giver. And I'm so happy. I'm so ecstatic after 4 hours of doing this stuff. Actually, 3 to 4 hours. Just because I was sitting in that one spot. I finally have everything, and I finally give it to Luminare. Very happy. It's bringing tears to my eyes, finally getting this stuff done. I do like quests. Doing quests is very rewarding. But I finally have the script, and I am going to go back, actually. I'm going to gate, because my gate is very close, actually, to... it's actually in Firiona V. It's right next to Lake of Ill-Omen, because that's where I'm going to be EXPing next. But finally, the illusion, what we've all been waiting for, bam! The illusion Iksar. Such a beautiful thing. It makes me look so cool. And now, if you are in Warsilk's Woods or anywhere over on that continent, you can finally go into Cabalist. Now, obviously, this is only for enchanters. But if you're not an enchanter, and you're just there doing the quest, you can actually sell the paper, the spell, for quite a bit of money. So I mean, hey, it's worth it. It's pretty easy to quest to do if you're a higher level. So I mean, I would suggest doing it because you can do it over and over and over and over again. But yeah, finally we're done. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.